Welcome to Greg's Beer Reviews today, guys. Glad you could join us. Let's go see what's in the fridge today. Hello everybody, thanks for stopping by Greg's Beer Reviews. Today's beer is Tommyknocker Cocoa Porter Winter Warmer. Winter Warmer? Well hell, we're into damn May. Why are we doing a winter beer? Well, this is the first time I went up to Vendor Cellar and they had this on the shelf, and it's the first time I had seen it. I did not see this beer up there before then. And actually, right on the side here, it says Best by July 02, 2012. So we're still good. This is just May. We got a couple of months. I don't know. It may be close to June by the time you see this. I'm a couple of weeks ahead of time now, so I can't wait on. I got such delicious beers. My subscribers have sent me, Johan and Brandon and Bradley and Topher. I mean, all these guys are sending me beers. So some of these other beers get pushed around and they're moved around and and they don't get reviewed on time. So I mean, I seen this up there and it says Best by July 12. So we got a couple months. So I picked it up, and I like the porters and the stouts. And this is a cocoa porter. And you know, I hadn't read or seen anything before I picked it up there. I didn't research it on my smartphone until we're getting ready to do the review now. This is, I'm going to give a thumbs up right off the bat because they got the date right here on the side of the bottle. Whether it's a good beer or bad beer, they have stepped up to the plate and put the frickin' date right on the side of the bottle here. So we got to go a thumbs up on that. I don't care if the beer is bad. We know when they want us to have it by, so you know that takes all the guesswork out of it, guys, as far as I'm concerned. So they have stepped up to the plate, whether it's a good beer or a bad beer. With that being said, it says Tommyknocker stepped into the mining camps of Idaho Springs in the 1800s with the discovery of gold in our mountains and streams. Those mischievous elves who hardly ever sing were often heard singing and working. They guided many fortunate miners from harm's way to the gold they sought. It says right underneath there, it says flavored beer. Tommyknocker Brewery and Pub, Idaho Springs, Colorado. Then the Best By date. 5% alcohol by volume. IBUs are 18 on this. Not too bitter. The addition of cocoa powder and honey make for a special brew. So they've added cocoa powder and honey to this beer. And they're, like I said, they're out of Colorado Springs. That's what it said. Brewed cocoa, addition of special brew. Idaho Springs, I'm sorry. Idaho Springs. American Porter, I got 5.70% here, and that's what they have here too. So I thought it was something different there. 5.70. Winter serving. The food pairings of cuisine: barbecue cheeses, a buttery brie, a Swiss, a Gouda. Your meat for this is a beef, smoked meat, grilled meat, similar to an IPA for this porter. Pint glass, Becker's, Fine and Mug, the Seidel. The Stein. I have the Duvel glass, guys, here. I probably should have brought the pint glass. It's close enough to 6%, and we're going to pour it in the Duvel glass. Maybe it'll enhance the aromas just a little bit on this beer. And this is not recommended for extended cellaring. 5.70. It's going to keep for probably a year or so, but they've got the date on it. They want you to have this by July 2nd. So we're not close to that yet. So let's get the cap off of this one and see what it's got. Some of the beers, the recession beers, I have done earlier and was not impressed with it. And some of the later beers here, they've increased the quality or did something different. Let's get ahead on this. What do you think, guys? Well, we generated about a half a finger of head with that aggressive pour. And over into the light. Well, it's kind of dark. I don't see any light coming around the outside. No ruby redness or anything. So it's pretty dark. Pretty black, guys. Midnight black. No stars. No moon. Dark. Very nice looking in the glass. get a nose on it, see what we got. And the head has dissipated. I was trying to see what kind of lacing it was going to leave on the glass. Let's get a nose on it. Wow. It's got a wonderful nose. I mean, I've read of What Rate Beer and Beer Advocate, and some of those guys have written about it. And it doesn't, some guys love it and some guys don't. And it doesn't come with very good ratings. And I'm going to keep an open mind on this. Right now, the nose is wonderful. There's definitely cocoa in there. You can smell the chocolate, the cocoa powder they put in here. And it's very sweet. I mean, I was going to say molasses or honey or brown sugar. I'm getting some coffee too. I mean, the coffee is there too. I'm getting definite coffee notes on this. Wow. Well, guys, cheers to see what it's all about. Tommyknocker, don't let me down. Got the date on the bottle. I like that though. Ooh. Very thin. A little taste there. I mean, I'm getting a little bit there. Cocoa is definitely there. The honey's working well. Very sweet. No alcohol whatsoever. Very thin. Very sessionable, very light. This may be a chick beer. This may be the chick porter. Very lightweight. A good transitional beer. If you wanted to go from a macro lager and maybe try something a little on the lighter side, this may be it. This is a little, if you're expecting something to blow your palate out of your mouth, this is not it. Very light, very easy drinking. Cocoa is there. A little bit of coffee. The honey is there. It's sweet. That's why I say chick beer. Very easy to drink. No alcohol taste whatsoever. Yes, it's a good beer. It really is. I can see why it's diversified on this. The ratings are all over the place on this. Some guys like it, some guys don't. The style may not fit this or or whatever. It's a session porter, probably. That's what they're going after here. It's not something that's going to be extreme in one taste or the other, or be so pronounced in the porter or coffee flavors that it's going to turn somebody off. It's just wanting to try this for the first time. So, very nice. Guys, I'm going to let the other half sip this. Let it warm up just a tad, see what we end up with, and I'll be right back. We'll do the final chug. Stick around. Hi guys, thanks for sticking around. Got just a little left. Been sipping on this for about 15-20 minutes. Cocoa is definitely there. I enjoyed it. I really did. There's a lot better porters out there, but this is pretty tasty. It's got the date on the bottle. I'm a big fan of that. Big fan of that. Final chug, guys. It's definitely an okay beer, guys. It's slightly above average. It's got the date on the bottle. That makes it a little bit above average than above average. So normally I would give a beer like this a C, but with the date on it, I'm gonna give it a 5. It's a B minus. It's a nice transitional beer, if you will. It has got a nice. The best thing about this beer, the cocoa they add to it and the honey, makes it sweet. And it makes it chocolatey. It's got that cocoa in there. So, like I said earlier, a nice transitional chick beer. And that's where I'm going to leave it with that, guys. Yeah, I'm going to give it a 5, B minus. Rate beer has 34 overall, which is not good at all. But 85 in the style. So, it's an American porter. So, somebody likes it more in the style than they did the taste. So, or the aromas, or a combination of both of those. And Beer Advocate comes up with a 75. It's got a date on the bottle, so I'm going to step up a notch and say it's a tad above a 75. I'm going to go up and step to between an 80 and an 85. So, guys, if you see this beer, give it a taste. I mean, it's a very easy drinking, sessionable porter at 5.70, not up to 6%. And I don't give any alcohol at all, especially while it was colder. Now it's warmed up, you might get a twinge of it, but nothing to notice. You might notice it more if this is the first beer of the evening, more so than the second or the third, or however many you drink. With that being said, guys, hey, you know what we're going to do tomorrow? That's right, we're going to look at the fridge. I hope you can join me then. Got some openers still here. If anybody needs one, let me know. The shirt's back there. See y'all tomorrow.